Yo, what's going on, everybody? Frozen
What's gravy in the Navy, little rats?
with another podcast. This dude
Rats,
messing up the intro, bruh. This dude got the
Sorry, bro.
freaking damn. Who's that again?
Sorry, bro.
Someone in
I
Phase.
was just, I was just throwing some Ricky Banks in there.
That's right, Phase Banks. What's going on, everybody? It's Frozen Fists. We're back with another podcast. This is the second attempt at recording this shit. Freaking PC issues yesterday. Probably won't be the first time we run into these freaking problems, but damn, that shit was annoying. Oh well. We're back at it. Episode 31. We got a nice little episode planned for you guys today. We got UFC news. We got the Gianni Vazquez interview. Hyped about that one. Dope interview. Shout out Gianni for coming on. Super dope guy.
Yep.
And bright future for sure. And then we got UFC Houston predictions. And then Barrett, are we doing the card ranking again?
Hell yeah, we are.
All right, and then we're gonna be ranking the upcoming UFC, or not ranking, rating the upcoming UFC cards.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, we talked a little bit about Valentine's Day the first episode. We don't gotta get back to that shit again because don't want to be a broken record. But hope you fellas had good Valentine's Days. Hope you guys made the wives happy. And yeah, bro.
Happy wife, happy life.
You know that. I think we'll get right into the news then.
Yeah, so starting off, we got Jose Delgado versus Andre Fili at UFC Vegas 114 on March 14th. Little banger.
That's a banger.
Next up, we got... This is interesting. There are rumblings of Alex Pereira versus Cyril Gane at UFC 327 for the heavyweight title. Poton's not fighting at the White House, I guess, if these rumors are true.
Well,
yeah, interesting. Very interesting.
We discussed this yesterday briefly. My impression is that UFC 327 main event is Yuri Prochazka versus Carlos Ulberg. Co-main will be Josh Van versus Tetsuro Taira. That's the impression I'm under. We'll see what happens.
Yeah.
We'll see if it did sound like Poton was gonna fight at the White House, so we'll see.
Yeah, I'm cool with wherever he fights, whatever card it's at. I'm just excited to see him back, bruh.
Right.
Going for 3 belts?
Go slime
maybe?
Cereal out.
If he is fighting Cyril, then I hope he chins him,
Yes.
brutally.
Yeah, bro.
Maybe pokes him in the eye a couple times.
Ooh.
Get that revenge for Tom. We got Terrence McKinney versus Kyle Nelson at UFC Seattle on March 28th. Seattle's getting some bangers, bro. Seattle's stacking up.
Good scrap for good old Canadian boy Kyle Nelson, bro. Terrence McKinney, you know what you're getting with him, so it'll be a fun fight.
Yeah, we'll see. I'm very curious to see how this one goes.
Big news for us.
First round, sorry.
Yeah, big news for us here. Frozen Fist. Everyone knows. Jailton Almeida has been removed from the UFC roster.
Let's go. This is a class move from the UFC. Been making some very well planned out, well thought out cuts lately, in my opinion. Some questionable ones. Javid Basharov probably shouldn't have got cut. But
Renat Fakhretdinov a little while ago.
Renat Fakhretdinov, that was a bad one too. But either way, This is pure class. This is pure class. This cut right here, and I couldn't be happier. I know, bro wanted to watch Jailton in the little light heavyweight, but I'm not losing sleep over it.
I did, bro. I did want to see him, just one fight, just to see what it's like. But yeah, I'm not mad, bro. I'm not losing sleep over it either. Like you said, a lot of cuts recently, some good, some bad. This one makes sense in my opinion. So maybe he goes out there, do another promotion, get some freaking finishes. Looks fun, but
comes back.
Yeah, bro. Everybody kind of knows where we stand on good old Jailton Almeida.
Jailton is one of those guys who's just like universally hated in the MMA community, bro. I genuinely don't know a single person who cheers for him when he fights or enjoys watching him.
How could anybody like him, bro? Because he just doesn't have like the will to go for a finish or anything.
Yeah,
exactly.
It is actually outrageous. Got to be the most boring fighter of UFC history. Sorry, one of them.
Yeah, and I said it yesterday. Like I would have liked to see him at heavyweight or light heavyweight. I also would have liked to see him in his early days when he was knocking people out, submitting people. Like I don't know what happened to that version of him, but either way, this is a great decision by the UFC and not losing sleep over this one.
Yep.
Next up, we got Nate Diaz. He teased a potential UFC return, saying he's got unfinished business and he'll see us soon. And he says, "I'm coming.
All
I am coming.
All right, bro.
I'm coming."
We'll see if this shit really happens. You never know what at this fucking point, dude. Apparently gonna fight McGregor for the little trilogy would be dope.
Yeah.
You never know with these damn guys, bro. Retirement literally means nothing at this point.
Give him to McGregor. Give him to
At the
Dustin
White
Poirier,
House?
bro. Dustin Poirier.
Nate Diaz at the White House.
Dustin Poirier versus fucking Nate Diaz on the White House. That could be fun, dude. Poirier's still fucking really good. I don't think anybody would be surprised if he came out for that fight. He said he'd be able to, or he'd be down to come back for the right fight. And I think that's the right fight, bro. That's fun. A couple Americans on the freaking White House lawn. Why not?
I do think Dustin chins the get out of freaking Nate Diaz.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Maybe not knock him out, but yeah. Facts.
Yeah, dude. Diaz is a hard dude to freaking put down, but that's the thing. We haven't seen him in the UFC in fucking forever.
Yeah.
We've never seen him fight.
Yeah.
Since we've got into it, so that'd be pretty fun, dude. I can't lie.
Yeah.
Dude, I think I vividly remember watching his last fight. Obviously on a legal website. But I can't remember.
There's no way, bro. Shit was in like 2021, 2022.
I think Dad was watching it. I think my pops was watching it.
That makes sense.
Ops, the OG
Might have peeked in a little bit.
That makes sense.
We got Ethan Ewing versus Rafael Estevam at UFC Vegas 115.
Who the hell is that guy? Who is that
130
guy?
pounds.
The fuck is this guy? Weird.
Yeah, if you guys remember from one of our UFC ranking tier lists, we don't know who this guy is. We saw his picture, we didn't know who the fuck this guy is. But it's fun, Ethan Ewing. So
this is quite the test for the boy Ethan. Big step up after an impressive performance against Malcolm Wallmaker.
Rightfully so, though. He does deserve another true test.
Ethan Ewing,
dude looked good.
Ethan Ewing fucked me at UFC 322, bro. He fucked everyone.
Hey, yo.
Yeah, no, bro.
He fucked everybody, bro.
He did. He fucked everyone. Damn.
But damn, did he look good.
Party. That's okay.
Yeah,
exactly. He looked.
Bro looked fucking good, bruh.
Next up, we got Adam Fugit Adam Fugit and Muhammad Usman have been removed from the UFC roster.
W cuts.
W cuts, man.
This is what we're talking.
Definitely Usman.
Definitely Usman. Yeah, the Adam Fuga one is kind of weird. Bro, it's just
it makes sense,
but yeah, Fugit I think makes sense. He was just kind of one of those bottom feeders you'd give to like up and coming prospect. He wasn't going anywhere, bro.
No,
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Absolutely not. But hey, you need those guys in the UFC though. You do. You know?
Hey man,
I think they're just bringing in a lot of guys from like the Contender Series and whatnot,
yeah,
and
with all those
kind of making room,
washing those mid dudes out.
Yeah.
No offense, Adam. No offense, bro.
That's valid. That's valid opinion. Valid onion.
Big news for the Canadians. The UFC is heading back to the capital of Canada, Ottawa, Ontario, on April 18th.
Let's go.
Let's fucking go, bro. Frozen Fist. Hey, UFC, Dana, Hunter. Come let the boys do some media, bro. Come let the boys
Get us down there. Come on.
We'll ask some very good questions. We'll get the fighters engaged. We'll get the fighters happy to be talking to some media for once. We got good questions, boys. Just go watch our interviews. Go watch our past.
We're creative.
Go watch our.
We're
past
creative. We're
interviews.
silly.
Exactly.
It'll be a good time. We'll
Dana.
bring you some. We'll bring you some eyes. You'll bring us some eyes.
Yeah.
It'll be like it's fair trade, right?
Facts. Facts.
Send us down there.
Just let us do it, Dana. Just let us do it. You got nothing to lose, bro. Nothing to lose. We'll make that company look great. Honestly, bro, in all honesty, you gotta have big freaking. I mean, all those people who are doing media are UFC fans, but you gotta have just diehard fans of the sport in there, and just because we have a different perspective probably than a lot of these guys in media who are working for media companies. It's only right. It's only right. Get the Frozen Fist boys at UFC Ottawa.
Make it happen.
Make it happen.
Yeah.
Go.
Let's go.
So we got a confirmed fight for Ottawa: Karine Silva versus Jasmine Jasdavicius, and then we got one in the works: Gilbert Burns versus Mike Malott.
Ooh. I like
Gilbert.
Those. Oh, I like those matchups. That's a good test for Jasmine.
It's a good test
I
for
mean,
Mike.
she's already been tested, but maybe she'll be able to pull it off. And yeah, for Mike, bro, that's a fucking good little matchup. Gilbert Burns, he's on the way out, but still really good, bro. Still a top dude in that division, so
In my
it's cool.
in
Is
my
that co-main, you think, Mike
yeah,
Malott?
yeah, I think so. And we'll get to our main event prediction as well. But in my opinion, bro, this is like the final fraud check for Mike Malott. You know what I mean? Like the final test. Is the
This
right
pushes him over that little hill.
Yeah, this will get him
I think so. Yeah.
get him into the rankings. Maybe down the line, a little rematch with Neil Magny. Wouldn't mind seeing that. But yeah, I mean, this is a big fight for him, dude. Gets him into the top 15.
Yep.
Well, the higher in the top 15 at least. I think it might be top 10 still. Yeah, bro. This is it. This is a big fight. Big fight for the boy
good.
Mike.
It's a good fight.
Main card prediction. Me and Barrett have the same one. Corey
Yep.
Sandhagen. Eamon Zahabi. Oh.
That's your main card.
Main event.
That's your main event.
Fuck else are you gonna do, bro? Oh shit, yeah, you got DDP actually versus Brendan.
I got
Allen.
DDP versus Brennan Allen. That's
You're
my
right.
prediction.
You're right. So maybe the Eamon Zahabi will be the co-main. I forgot about that fucking matchup, bro. I forgot about DDP.
I don't know.
Malott.
The thing is,
Mike
I'm
Malott
not sure.
Featured in the main.
I'm not sure if they put both.
their fight.
I'm not sure if they put both Brennan Allen and DDP, and then Zahabi and Sandhagen. Maybe they'd save that for a different card. But if they put both on, then holy, this card would be stacked. Canadians would be eating good.
Canadians would be eating good.
I feel like they're, it's not a. I think that it's a possibility, bro. I think they should.
It's Paramount now, dude.
Exactly.
Yeah.
They're gonna be stacking these fucking cards, man.
Let the Canadians freaking see some shit, bro.
Yeah.
If they had those fights, and then I also have Charles Jourdain versus Kyler Phillips, and if that was on the card too, then this fight night would be banging.
I think Charles Jourdain versus Marcus McGee should happen. I would love to see that. But yeah, the Kyler Phillips matchup does make sense. But yeah, bro. I mean, that would be insane if all those fights ended up happening. You got a main card of Canadians on the main card. Brendan Allen with with the asterisk beside it. Eamon Zahabi. Mike Malott. Charles Jourdain.
Yep.
Jasmine. Ooh, that's a stacked main card, bro.
And then you got some guys who just fought in the Contender Series, some Canadians.
Yep.
And then you also have Jourdain's brother, Louis.
Oh,
So
first UFC fight. I'm excited to watch that dude get at it, bro.
make his debut.
He's good, boy. He's good. Yeah, I'm excited for that. I'm excited to watch this card, period, bro. April 18th. Let's get it. It's not that far away, boys.
Nope.
Coming up.
We got Gerald Mearshart plans to move up to light heavyweight as middleweight is becoming a harder weight cut for him.
Don't care. It's just going to get chinned.
Bro's gonna get chinned.
Bro's chin is actually fiberglass.
Next up, we got Josh Van versus Tatsuo Taira for UFC 327 on April 11th. That's in the works. Both fighters have agreed to fight, and this would be the first UFC title fight featuring both fighters born in the 2000s.
Sorry,
Banger.
I have something quick to mention about Gerald Mearshart. Why is Adam Fugit getting cut if he's not? You know, these guys are same exact position right now. Yes, Gerald.
He's a vet, bro. He's been doing it way longer.
I know, bro, but
UFC's loyal to guys like that.
He's got the vet privilege.
fuck that, man. He gets chinned every other fight. Anyways, yeah, Van versus Tyra's a banger. I'm excited for that shit. But
The youngins.
must say, bro, that's where Tyra takes that. IMO.
I'm high on Josh Van, bro. I think he's good enough to kind of defend the grappling Tyra's going to give him. And I think he's good enough to kind of just piece him up on the feet, bro. But yeah, that's a good scrap. I could see it going either way, but I'm a Van guy. I'd be leaning towards him.
That's valid. It's not crazy.
I would probably in that one. I would lean more Tyra. I think. Tyra, he's looked good recently, man.
I got the goggles on right now too, though, so my vision's a little skewed on certain.
But who knows? You never
so.
know. You never know, dude. Maybe he catches a kick from Tyra and Tyra falls back on his arm and snaps it.
Dude,
You never know.
Dude, you never know.
Maybe he just catches a kick from Tyra and drops him over, and Tyra just splits in half. You know,
Oh yeah,
in like two pieces. That would be wild.
yeah.
Nah,
Snaps him like a board.
this guy knows.
Yeah.
Okay. This guy knows ball. You know ball.
Next up, We got Jacoby Smith will now take on Josiah Harrell for UFC Houston this weekend. Josiah was diagnosed with a rare brain disease that was detected before a scheduled fight versus JDM in 2023. He underwent brain surgery and is 4-0 since.
Gangster.
Crazy story.
Gangster
That's
as
dope.
fuck. That is gangster as fuck. I'm trying to get Josiah on the pod, bro. So that'd be something cool to talk to him
That's
about.
gonna be a good fight, bro. Couple little undefeated guys going at it.
Yes, sir.
Both 11-0.
Curious to see how that one goes. Obviously, this is Josiah's UFC debut. Jacoby Smith, he is a
What a debut.
insane
Yeah.
debut. Insane guy to step up against on short notice, albeit.
Mhm.
Yeah, Jacoby Smith, bro. This guy is known to be a little bit of a dangerous prospect. So, dude, I'm actually pumped for this one. This is one of those prelim fights that I'm fucking pretty hyped about. Fucking.
Oi.
Bro.
Yeah, this is giving me a little deja vu, kind of similar to the Malcolm Wellmaker fight where Ethan Ewing came in on short notice
Whoa.
and took out the American. Two Americans, right? So this is another two Americans, high touted prospect. But Josiah is also kind of a prospect as well. He's I've seen in interviews that he speaks very highly of himself, and he thinks that he can really make this a good fight. So this low key could be a fight of the night.
Yeah.
So be on the lookout for this one, boys. This is gonna be a banger.
This is gonna be a banger.
Yeah.
Arguably could have been our fight to watch, but
Yep.
Do not want to miss this one, boys.
Yeah, decided to go with Melk versus Ige, but this one would have been a great pick as well. Absolute banger.
Yeah, and Jacoby was originally scheduled to go up against Seokyeon Ko, and then obviously, I think he got injured. But I think this fight is way better than that Seokyeon Ko
Yeah,
fight.
absolutely. I agree. I agree for sure. It's rare you see two undefeated prospects going up against each other like this.
Yeah, both 11-0.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a dope fight. I can't wait for that one.
This is a contender series off fight.
Yep. Next up, Michael Chiesa will retire after his UFC Seattle fight against Carlston Harris. Cheers, mate.
Cheers, mate. Yeah, we good.
Dude's fought some legends.
Mike,
Been doing it for a while, so
Shout out Mike.
warranted retirement.
Great career. Shout out Mike.
Another retirement. Benil Dariush says he might retire after his next fight, but still plans to be a part of MMA afterwards.
Little commentation action coming here
No.
from Benil. That'd be dope, bro. That'd be dope.
Analyst, commentator.
Yeah,
I could see him do something.
something like that. A little Dominic Cruz type position. That'd be dope. That'd be
Yeah.
dope. I mean, I wish more fighters would do this, bro.
Yeah.
Especially, I don't really expect that from Benil Dariush. It's not like he's like a crazy personality, but like, dude, down the line, like, imagine we got Conor McGregor in media of some sort. That dude's too busy owning businesses and shit.
I don't know if he'd ever do that.
Imagine
That'd
He's
be
running
dope, but-
BJFC, isn't he?
at the bare knuckle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Isn't he like the fucking president or some shit of that?
Yeah, but imagine he was like a Joe Rogan, like just came on, every like once in a while, hop on a numbered card and commentate. Who the fuck is this
good-
guy?
That's actually a good question. Who could be the next Joe Rogan
I don't know about Joe Rogan.
of current fighters?
I don't think anyone will be like Joe Rogan, but like, who will be the next
Yeah.
DC?
I've always said like Corey Sandhagen would make a really good one.
He would, dude. He knows so much about the sport, like all the
Yeah.
martial
Got good
arts.
analysis.
Yeah, I feel like that's like I just said his name, but like Dominic Cruz, that's who I immediately compare
Yeah.
that to.
Yeah. So last episode we mentioned Shara Magomedov versus Alex Pereira in a grappling match, but Poatan has since declined. So it's now Shara versus Carlos Prates on March 11th in Rio de Janeiro. They're just awaiting for permission from the UFC.
Interesting grappling match. Actually, I will be watching this. I'm kind of excited to watch it.
Bro, we'll be tuning in.
Yes, sir. That's my boy CP.
Yeah. Do you think he gets it done? It's his home crowd.
Dagestan,
You never know.
Dagestan versus Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu.
Yeah.
Usually, bro, it doesn't go Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu's way. So, we'll see. We'll see. You never know. And also, Shara's heavier, so I don't know.
Yeah. I think they're kind of close, but What if CP forgets that it's a grappling match and he knocks him out?
Yo, that'd be sick, bruh. That'd be tough.
I was like, oh shit, sorry, I forgot.
And then he starts smoking a cig on him. Yo,
Yeah.
that's aura.
Got another fight announcement for UFC 326. Drew Dober versus Michael Johnson, March 7th.
This is a underrated banger, boys. Underrated.
That is a good fight.
This is gonna be a nice little prelim. You know, I
Yep.
honestly wouldn't even doubt if this opens up the main card. I feel like that's some shit that would happen, but should.
I think this would close out the prelims. Yeah.
Featured
Especially for
prelim?
326.
Michael Johnson in the featured prelim?
Michael Johnson got a nice.
Is 326 in Vegas?
Yeah.
Okay. Yo, we got Lock Dog. Vinicius Oliveira has informed the UFC he will be moving up to featherweight for his next fight. It's official.
No shit.
Bro.
No shit, bro.
Bro also called out Aljo. Hey,
Yeah, that was a nothing burger.
I don't know if you want that shit, but I don't know if
No.
I don't know if you want that shit, Vinicius. We gotta step that shit out. You just got dominant. I mean, to be fair, bro cut fucking 60 pounds or whatever it is, but you got
And had a broken arm.
and had a broken arm, but you just you just got it freaking. Yeah, bro. No spit, no lube, just sandpaper finish. Choke the git. Like, bro, you got no right to be calling out Aljamain Sterling. IMO. And I
Yeah,
like,
not after a loss to Bautista.
and I like Vinicius Oliveira, so. This next one, bro.
Bro, that's what I was kind of giggling at.
This next one,
Newsworthy,
Raul
bro.
Roses Jr. plans to retire by the age of 25 because he loves to party. That's what he said.
Bro, honestly, I might go to work tomorrow and just tell my boss I'm done. I love partying too much.
Bro,
I'm gonna retire.
That was one of the most like brain dead interviews ever. Like that Patrick, you guys see that Patrick meme of his like mouth open, like drooling, bro. That's literally the shit that like that perfectly describes Raul Roses. That's the dumbest thing I've ever heard anyone say. You wanna stop fighting in the UFC, making money for your future and your future family because you like to party. He's
Got to be capping, right?
He doesn't even smoke. He doesn't even drink. He said, dude, surely, yeah, he's got to be capping. You love to party, so you're going to quit the sport that you've been doing your whole life. You're brain dead.
Yeah, that's questionable, Raul.
So if this is if this is his plan, then he's got 4 more years left.
I guess, bro. Give me Raw. We'll do me versus Raw backyard. What's that fucking called? The backyard cage fights.
Backyard beefs?
Yeah, or street beefs. Fucking
Street beef.
wing C. Let's go, Raw. Let's run it. You can still fucking do that shit, bro. I'm an amateur, so.
Yeah, it was funny. He said, yeah, he wants to retire by the age of 25 because he loves to party. But he also, while he's in the UFC, he wants to get a belt, set some records, and then dip and go party.
What kind of
Fuck yeah,
records
Raul.
What kind of records you gonna set, bro? Shortest, youngest / shortest career? I don't even know, bro.
Shortest career, gets the belt and then leaves it to party.
Immediately retires.
I don't know. Immediately retires just to party. Youngest retirement?
There's gotta be more, bro, because I don't know. There's guys who will retire from like injuries. I remember seeing this one dude.
Okay, well, youngest like
willingly.
Willing retirement. Yes, like conscious retirement, like where he like has like just like he doesn't need to retire, but he wants to.
He gets to make the choice. Yeah, no, that's good comms. Well, that's all the UFC news we got. Raw, you're a pinhead, but we low-key knew that. We low-key knew that. He just looks like a dude who wouldn't. He looks like a dude who wouldn't be thinking too much. It's all good though. It's all good. We fuck with Raw, but anyways, yeah, that's it for the UFC news. We are going to cut to our interview for this episode. We had Gianni Vazquez on, as we mentioned.
It's unfortunate I had to miss that, bro. I'm kind of jelly.
Yeah. Me and Barrett ran this one, but
Yep.
it was a good interview. Shout out Gianni.
Cool lad, dude.
Very cool dude.
Glad it went well.
Very appreciative of the media, and that's something that's a good feeling, man. I won't even lie. That's a good feeling. So shout out Gianni. Very appreciative that he came on the podcast. Bro, I know I say this shit every episode, bro, but I actually wanted to make an Instagram video about this. Bro, is so fucking cool what we're doing, man. Like, I'm just super grateful, bro. So I won't spew about this again. But I'm just super thankful for the opportunity we get. Shit's super cool. But shout out Gianni. We'll cut to that
Yo.
now. Peace. Okay, so what's going on, guys? We got Gianni Vazquez here. We're very appreciative of you coming on, Gianni. First question, just how's life coming off your first UFC fight? How's the recovery going? How's life?
Life is good, you know. Uh, like for me, nothing changed.
Hmm.
Monday, after the fight, I went back to work like normal. You know, wake up, do my. I work at doing private trainings and teaching some classes, so I went back to do my private trainings. I show up to my normal practice at the gym, and then everything was normal for me. Like I'm a hungry guy, and then in all the aspects, so like for sure I was happy, excited. A lot of people see me and they were happy with my performance. They congratulate me for making it to the UFC, and then I just feel like I wake up more motivated, about like train harder, train smarter, and then just try to be better.
Hmm. Yeah, just getting that taste of UFC experience. I'm sure that makes it all the more more motivated for sure. Obviously, as you mentioned, coming in, making your UFC debut last weekend against Javid Basharat, filling in for Said Nurmagomedov. Major opportunity. What was the emotions when you first got that call? Like, especially since I seen you said in an interview you were coming off an ankle injury. Yeah, what was the emotions of getting that call?
I mean, I was really excited, happy, but at the same time, I couldn't believe it. I was shocked because, like, like I got the call for like December for the Madison Square Garden. Let me turn off the notifications.
Yeah.
Madison Square Garden, and then I started cutting weight and everything. And a couple hours later, they told me they weren't about to take me. They were about to take another guy. And then so for this time, I got really excited. I was like, okay, it's happening. And then but at the same time, I kind of wanna like didn't get too much excited,
Hmm.
until like my manager confirmed 100% it was official, and then that happened until like 7:30, between 7 to 8 p.m. on Wednesday. That's when he called me. He's like, okay, it's official. Get ready. Welcome to the UFC. Uh, Paperwork is coming, so it's a lot of paperwork. Get ready. And I was like, okay. And then literally we hang off the call, and then like 3 minutes later, I receive a message from like the anti-doping team from the UFC. They said, "Hey, Jenny, congratulations to make it to the UFC. We're the anti-doping team." Blah blah blah. And I was like, "Okay, now it's official."
Yeah,
Now I for sure it's happening. So I
yeah.
was happy now.
Hell yeah. Just a quick follow up on that. Like, stepping in for a guy like Said Nurmagomedov and fighting a guy like Javid Basharat, that's tough competition for your first fight in the UFC. Is like it is it what is the emotions of that? Like, are you concerned with like stepping into that kind of position so quickly, or are you just you're the confident in yourself and you know you can compete at that level?
I'm confident in myself, and I know I can compete in the UFC level for many years, brother. Like
Hmm.
I've been training so hard. Like I've been training with a lot of UFC fighters, and I always do really good, in the training room. And then I would say I'm the type of fighter that I do better when the lights come out in the training room.
Hmm.
And then even in the training room, I'm always pushing myself and trying to do my best. But when the lights come out, like I get a superpower, that
Absolutely.
like that little extra boost. So when I got the name and we got the call, like it was no time to do a game plan. It was 2 days. It was just time to focus on the weight cut. And then for me, I feel like I treat this fight like as a street fight. I'm like, you know what? Like, I don't care. I'm not gonna watch any film or anything. It's too late.
Hmm.
I'm not gonna overthink about those things because I'm really picky and I really like to watch film and I really like to study. Don't get me wrong. But with 2 days, I already know myself, so I was kind of started overthinking, and I was kind of put maybe about to put a lot of pressure on myself
Yeah.
because like I didn't analyze enough or stuff like that. So I was like, you know what, fuck it, I'm just gonna treat it as a street fight.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna go up there and bang. Cause guess what? If he wanna stand up, I can stand up. If he wanna go to the ground, I can grapple. Like the only one thing that I was sure is that, like, he's been knocked out before, and I never been knocked out.
Yeah.
So
Hey,
I was like, okay.
it was close. It was close, man. You really impressed us. I'll add that, but I'll let Barrett ask his next question here.
Yeah, so obviously coming off your UFC debut, while you didn't get the outcome you wanted, what kind of things can you take moving forward?
I mean, for sure, like I would say that, like I think I showed the company that I'm always ready to step in the cage, and then I'm always down to try to finish the fight from the beginning to the end. I think, like one of the biggest stakes for me was that, like, I show the world that, like, it doesn't matter if it's 10 seconds left. I'm not gonna be on my back, like, like giving up and then be like, okay, like he has my back, 10 seconds left. Well, I'm just gonna be here hoping that I don't get choked. Even until the last 10 seconds, I tried to fight till the end. I tried to finish the fight. And then for sure, like I always been saying that I never gonna bring a boring fight. So I would take I would love to have more time so then I can do the properly weight cut and then don't fail because between my MMA fights and then my professional Muay Thai kickboxing fights, I have 28 professional fights, and this is the first time that I miss weight. First time ever.
Yeah.
So I was really sad about that. I
Yeah.
was really sad. I was really upset, and I was kind of like feeling like I let myself down, because like I'm always talking shit about those people that miss weight, and then I can't do it anymore, because I
Yeah.
miss weight,
Yeah.
and then and that's something unacceptable. But God knows, He's the only one that knows, what I went through. I wake up at 4 a.m. on Friday morning to keep trying to cut away, and then the last 2.5 hours, I went to the sauna for 2.5 hours. The last 2.5 hours, and then I just lost point 0.2,
Jeez.
and
Yeah.
that was
Yeah.
crazy.
Came in
Crazy.
came in on short notice, so
Yeah.
that's big.
I feel like a lot of people were being unfairly kind of just judgmental or rude because 2 days to cut, a significant amount of weight. That's extreme. So I don't blame
And
you.
I still cut 16 pounds.
Exactly. Exactly. And that's insane.
I still cut 16 pounds. For me, I was really like too, like, kind of sad too, because, like, when they called me for the Madison Square Garden against Malcolm Wellmaker, like he's a 130 fighter, and then because it was a short notice, they say a 45.
Mhm.
So when they called me for this one, I was like, okay, like maybe it's gonna be a 45, and that's gonna
Yeah.
be so easy for me. But then they told me, no, bro, you gotta make 136, and I was like, oh my
Damn.
gosh.
Yeah.
I'm like, okay, I guess we're gonna have to push.
Yeah.
So
Hey, man, it happens, but at least it's probably, like you said, good experience to learn from. My question, kind of building off that, you were a flyweight champ in your previous promotion. You fought at both weights, 135 and 125. You kind of flip flop back and forth. Do you plan to go back down to flyweight in the UFC, or do you kind of want to do what you're doing before, going back and forth?
like I always been saying, like I'm just a fighter that loves to fight. When the opportunity comes, I will never gonna say to no to the UFC. I'm here to stay, and I'm here to stay busy. So whatever they wanna give it to me, I'm happy with. For sure, it's not a secret. That, like, I will say with all the confidence on my heart, like in a flyweight division, bro, you can put me in the top 5 right now, anyone, and I will make a damage.
We love
You
it.
know,
Yeah.
and the bantamweight division, for sure, I'm gonna have to work a little bit more because, like, it's funny, like after the fight, before the fight, I was doing diet to get a little bit bigger, because I'm kind of small guy, for the bantamweight division, and then the day they called me, I was finally getting bigger, and then literally right now after the fight, I'm super light again. I'm like right now. I just wake up at 153, and after the fight, I've been eating crazy. I've been eating whatever I want for the last 3 days because I
Yeah.
have always a week off, which we eat like whatever we want. And then my cheat meals are not bad. My cheat meals for me, I always take care of my diet. My cheat meals are like I'm just gonna eat sushi, or I'm gonna eat like Korean barbecue, or something like that, which I
Yeah.
don't think is that bad. But But yeah, like I can go any division. I Saturday night I proved that I can make and put someone out at 135. It
We,
ain't matter. But I mean, the dream will be a champion in both divisions, because I mean, I think I'm capable to do it, and then I think I have the power to put people out in both divisions.
hell yeah.
I'm curious, what would it mean for you to fight on the next Noche UFC card, or just in general a Noche card sometime down the line?
I mean, it would have been the war for me, because it's no secret that I was pushing so hard to fight this 28 in Mexico City, February 28, because I'm from Mexico City, born and raised there. And then I represent Mexico proudly. And then the biggest thing for me is that, like, I came to the US by myself. I don't have family here. My whole family is in Mexico. And sadly, my whole family don't have visa. Few months last year, I tried to get the visa for my mom. She applied and everything, and they denied the visa. So I would love to fight in Mexico, so then my whole family can go see me fight live. Because right now, in the last almost 10 years I've been here in the US, nobody from my family come to see me, and then they love to see me fight.
Hmm.
So I would love to fight in Mexico. I feel like I'm exactly what the Mexican fans wanted. Like after this past weekend, I've been having a lot of support and love from the Mexican fans and the Latin American community, because they say that I represent the style of a Mexican. And then if you ever see a video of Dana White, he say that, like, the best compliment somebody can tell you is that you fight like a Mexican, and and that's me. So if they need for sure a Mexican in Noche UFC, I'm the one.
Hell yeah.
So
Hell yeah.
Beautiful. All right, last one for me. I think Barrett's got a couple more, but last one for me. Just kind of curious. I like asking everyone this. Where did the journey of MMA start? Like, what or who got you into MMA, and when did you realize it was something that you could make a living? Obviously, you just said you moved to the U.S. 10 years ago. Was that something that you did after you started kind of found this dream already, or how did it start?
I mean, since I have memory, I always been involved in fights. Always, man. Like my first fight that I remember is when I was 3 years old, and then in the kindergarten, and then from there I never stopped fighting.
Hmm.
Uh, when I turned 12 and I went to kind of the high school up there in Mexico, secundaria they call it. Uh, I was having a classmate. He used to be a boxer. He comes from a family of boxers. His dad is a world champion. His mom used to be a champion. The whole family. And then he saw me fight the first week of the school 3 times outside school, and then I won all of three. And then he's like, "Hey man, do you know how to fight?" I'm like, "I mean, I guess I'm always getting in fights." So he's like, "Yeah, but you do something." I'm like, "No." It's like, "Do you want to come and box with me?" And then I went and never stopped.
Hmm.
I turned 17, professional MMA, and then the day that I decide this was about to be what I want to do for the rest of my life, it was one time when I fought. It was like my third, fourth professional fight MMA in Mexico. I find a promotion called JFL, which is GFL, and and then I remember that night they did a like event of like 5,000 people, and then man, everybody was against me. I fought a guy that was having a lot of experience. The guy was having only two losses against one legend from Mexico, and other fight he lost, it was in Rio de Janeiro in jungle fight. So I was just a kid, with 18, 19 years old. I came to the fight. I fought at 145, because when I start, I didn't do any weight cut. My first fight was a 50. My second fight was a 55. Then I went down to 45, because I was walking around 148, and then just got down to 46, you know? So I fought this guy. This guy knew what was happening. So he was coming from 180 to 145 or something like that. And then, man, I got the ass beating the first and second round. Like he broke my nose, he cut my head 11 stitches, my mouth, he dislocated one of my fingers. Bro, in the second round, he got so tired of beating my ass that like he take me down, and then I submit him.
Hey.
And then when I get up, I was all showered in blood. And then I saw all just the lights of the phones of the people, and then like how people was going crazy. And then like I was in the middle, all dark with the lights, and I was like, okay, I want to do this for the rest of my life.
Yeah.
You
Hell,
know,
hell
that's
yeah.
That's
when I
awesome.
knew it.
Do you think, just building off that, do you think the experience of all this street fighting, like obviously a street fight, that you're in the trenches, right? Do you think like situations like that help you through that adversity that you face in those fights?
Yeah, for sure, man, for sure. Cause like I always say I'm a showman, I like to perform for people, and even when you fight in the school, they make the little circle, and
Yeah.
everybody was cheering for me or stuff like that. And then, even when I remember back in those days, for example, one of the fights that I remember in school, we were coming out of like class, and then like one guy was trying to bully me. The reason I was always in fights is because they're used to trying to bully me a lot. Because
Yeah.
I was super short. I was really, really short, and like I say, I was like a small person. So they were trying to bully me, and then I started defending myself. And I remember I heard one of my classmates that I actually beat his ass before. He was like, "Oh, this guy is gonna beat Gianni for sure. This one, Gianni's gonna lose this fight for sure." Bro, as soon as I heard that, I got so fired. My stomach got so it was burning, and I'm like, "Hell no, I'm not gonna lose this fight." And I beat the guy.
Hell
And
yeah.
then since then, I was always just that like fire of me of like don't let people bully me, don't let people mistreat me. And then like I feel like that make me so tough that like I never want to lose a fight. So then when I started the sport, like it was kind of the same but with the competition. I was like I don't want to lose a competition, I don't want to lose, I don't want to lose. And then start pushing myself more. And that way I always was saying like the bigger the challenge, the more motivated I get, the more excited I get. so
Yeah. Yeah.
so I, for sure those street fights like make me who I am right now. I
Yeah.
even used to help my homie and tell like my little homie because we were both the shortest people. I'm like, hey bro, when the first cell phones came out, I used to have a Sony Ericsson, you know, those cell phones, and I was like, bro, take a video, bro. Those videos were like, I was like, take a video. If you see they're beating my ass, stop the videos, like separate me. But if you see I'm beating his ass, keep recording. Used to have like 30 videos on my cell phone of myself fighting when I was like 12, 15.
Yeah. Yeah. That's got to be so funny to look back at.
Oh yeah. A little bit of a different question here. What is the backstory behind your nickname, and is it related to Superman?
No, it's not related to Superman. The backstory is like I used to have a teammate. I mean, he's still like my brother, Salvador Zamora in Mexico. He used to do Muay Thai with me, and then we were kind of like on the looking for a nickname. And I didn't find anything that I like and anything like that. And then I've been blessed to having like be facing on my career like maybe like three the fight undefeated fighters, and I've been his first loss.
Mm.
And then since that, like because every time you face an undefeated, they were like, "Oh man, this guy is so good. This guy is like, Superman. He punch everybody fail, blah blah blah." And then we take so many undefeated. They're like, my friend is like, you know what? You're the kryptonite, because like every time someone talk about like this guy looks like a Superman, you go up there and you beat them, and you're the first loss of them. You're like, you know what? I take that.
Hell yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah. Yeah. Barrett.
Last one for me. Obviously, you made your debut last weekend. For those not too familiar with you, what are 3 words to describe yourself when you step inside that octagon?
Entertaining. I would say heart and passion.
Hell yeah.
Bro, I'm so
Nice.
passionate at what I do, though.
Yeah.
I got a fourth one for you, and I think that's violence. I love
I
that.
love violence.
Yeah,
I
that
love
Yeah.
violence.
that fight was unreal, man. It was so fun to watch. Honestly, personally, I thought it was the fight of the night. I thought you guys should have got that bonus, but either way, Johnny, we thank you for coming on. Very appreciative again. I will be posting a bunch of clips and stuff, and I'll tag you in them and whatnot. But yeah, again, thank you, man. Appreciate it.
No,
Thank
thank
you.
you guys. I always say like every single time, like fighters, we're nothing without you guys. You
Appreciate
guys
it, man.
put us you guys put us in the eyes of a lot of people, and then because of that, we get paid by the people.
Hmm.
If nobody wanna watch our show, no, we wouldn't get paid. So like I always say, we have to be grateful for the fans and for the media, because you guys are the ones that put our name up there, and then show the world our work. So thank you guys so much for inviting me, and to reaching out.
It's no problem, brother. We thank you again. Thank you for the love. And if you ever want to come back on the show, we'll gladly have you back. But yeah,
Yeah, for sure, brother.
thank you, man.
For
Thank you.
sure.
Okay.
We look
Thank you,
forward
thank
to your
you.
next fight.
Have a great day.
Yeah,
Thank you.
thank you guys. Have a good day.
And we're back. Yeah, that was a W interview. Shout out Gianni. Cool ass dude, as we mentioned. Bro, he's a very soft spoken dude, but he's fucking dangerous when he gets in that octagon.
Yeah,
Boy.
violent.
His fight against Mr. Basharat there, was back and forth, very back and forth. I can't even really remember the third, or like the sequences, I guess, in each round, but I just remember each guy had a big moment in like every round of the fight. These dudes were going crazy. They were slugging, they were wrestling. It was a fucking good fight, high paced, and
Yeah.
yeah, glad that we got to talk to Gianni a bit about that. Hopefully have him on the future again. Bro said he's willing to come on, so shit would be amazing. But
Love to hear it.
yeah, bro. Other than that, let's get into the damn UFC Houston talk, boy. Let's go, man. Yeah. So no UFC event last week. We got UFC Houston this week. Sean Strickland versus Anthony Hernandez, the main card. Ooh, that's a banger. We'll get to that, obviously. A few prelims to mention. First one, opening up the card. You guys got to watch this. You guys cannot miss this. We got Carly Giudice, Frozen Fist podcast guest. Carly Giudice fighting Juliana Miller. Give me Carly Giudice round 3 KO. Lock it in.
I like that, bro. That's a good pick. I think she's going to style on her.
Yeah.
I think we're going to see some nice combos, some nice striking from her. It's going to be sweet. I'm excited for it.
Yo, this is a banger.
Definitely a step up in opponent. Going up against a Juliana Killer Miller, tougher opponent. So,
Yep.
but we know what Carly brings. I think she's gonna look crispy out there.
Yup.
She's going to look good.
As that nickname, suggests, we got Phil Rowe for Jean-Paul Lebosniani. Phil Rowe, obviously, motherfuckers know who Phil Rowe is, and then you got Jean-Paul, nice little welterweight prospect off the Contender Series.
I like him, bro. He had a nice knockout.
Yeah.
Be a good little scrap.
Nora Cornhole,
We got Nora Cornhole.
Frozen Fist,
Yeah.
legend.
Frozen Fist legend Nora Cornhole versus freaking Leon Edwards. It's insane. No, Jocelyn Edwards, Leon Edwards' freaking long lost sister. I got Jocelyn Edwards by KO here, bro. She's good as hell, man. She got good hands. I actually, bro, I think I've only watched her once, but fuck is she good, man. She's smooth with it.
She's crispy, and she's got low. She low-key has a little bit of power too, which you don't see too often with those girls. But yeah, bro, that'll be a good scrap. Oh, nothing. Oh, nothing.
This guy's sexist.
No.
Anyways,
No.
we got Odie Osborne, Alibi Idris. How the fuck you say this fucking dude's name, bro?
Alibi.
Idris.
Bro got
I don't know.
Bro got an alibi. Yeah, this is a good fight too, man. This dude lost to Joseph Morales. Freaking Joseph. I love that dude, bro. I fucking love
Shout out.
Dude, I fucking love that dude's jiu-jitsu, bro. He's so good. But yeah, dude.
And Odie's last fight was Steve Ursag. Damn.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
I have to say, bro, I do want to see Odie win here. I don't know if he does. But this is going to be an exciting one at that because freaking Odie loves to go out there and scrap. He does have a 5-inch reach advantage. I didn't even realize that. That's quite a bit, bro.
We know that's a lot.
Yeah, 5 inches is crazy, actually. What am I saying? 5 inches is way too big.
Hey, yo.
Just saying, bro. Just saying. You guys not nothing.
Carlos Leal.
You guys got nothing else to say? I feel like I'm talking to a damn wall, bro. Like that brick.
Carlos
wall.
Leal.
That brick wall.
I'm excited for that Leal fight, bro. He's got some power.
Fuck
I know he's coming off that KO against that old
I thought
head.
Leal was 40. This guy's only 31.
Yeah, he's in his prime, bro.
But bro just took a loss to Muslim Salikov, dude. That's not a great look, but hey.
No, but that dude's got so much power, bro. He got fucking caught.
He does. Yeah. That's fair. That's fair.
The fight before that, he looked decent. Got his own little knockout. I don't know. I like him.
Fair assessment. Hey, you like who you want, bro.
Carlos.
I won't judge. Opening
Thanks,
up
man.
the main card, we got an actual little banger here. We'll see how this one goes.
Mhm.
Michelle Pereira versus Zach Reese. We know Michelle Pereira. You know what you're getting out of this guy. He's about to do some crazy ass flips, flying knees and
Backflip
shit.
cartwheels.
Cartwheel into a fucking head kick. Dude's super fun to watch. But then you got Zach Reese on the other side. This dude's dangerous, bro. He's a little stiff with
Brutal.
it. He's got good
Yes, he
boxing,
is.
technical boxing. bro.
Violent.
He hits hard. He's violent. Yeah, he likes those elbows. So
Violent mofo.
just kind of stylistically, I'm leaning towards Zach Reese here. I think he's probably gonna take this
4-inch
fight.
reach.
Yeah, I think he's gonna make this fight dirty. I think he's gonna make this fight ugly, and I think that's gonna win him the fight. Michel Pereira, obviously, this guy's, no disrespect. I like watching this dude, but he's not a stranger to losing. He's lost 14 professional MMA fights. You don't see that too often, especially in the UFC. But I'm leaning Zach Reese, boys.
Yeah, bro, I'm leaning with you. I'm going Zachary Reese for all the reasons you just said. I don't need to delve into it and just sound like a little echo here. But yeah, I think he's more violent. I think he's going to kind of control it. And like you said, we've seen Pereira lose. So yeah, I think Zach's going to be able to get it done.
I'm exactly in the same boat there. I got Zach Reese. But yo, dude, you know what I was thinking about? It probably won't happen, but it'd be a sick fight. Zach Reese versus Marc-Andre Barrio. That'd be a little banger.
Not
banger.
bad. Not bad.
If Zach Reese wins this fight, I don't think we'll see that. But hey, if he loses,
Yeah.
bro, it's not out the realm of possibility. You can speak that into the ether.
For
I just
sure.
feel like that'd be a violent fight, man.
That would be that. Ooh, that's a fight of the month.
Two scrappers.
Yeah, bro. Green Giant. All right, we got Jacoby Smith versus Josiah Harrell. We talked about this one already, but
Certified banger.
the official pick, bruh. I might have to lean Jacoby based just off the eye test. What I've seen from bro. I don't doubt that Josiah is very capable of winning this fight, but based just off what I've seen, I've obviously never seen Josiah fight. I'm going with Jacoby Smith. It's a damn tongue twister
bro.
trying to get these dudes' names out, bro. You got Josiah, you got Jacoby. Fuck.
Both 11-0. Yeah, dude. I'm on the Jacoby Smith train as well. Like you said, we just haven't seen anything from Harrell. And the way people talk about Jacoby Smith, bro, saying this guy's like Habib.
They talk about him like
He's good, bro.
King
He's
Von, bro.
legit. Yeah, exactly. So I'm on the Smith train.
I'm also picking Smith in this one. Like you guys said, just haven't seen anything from Josiah yet. But I am rooting for him. I would love to see him win this fight. It's a sick comeback story. So if he wins this, I will be fired up.
Facts.
Yeah, dude.
I would like to see him win too. I won't lie. And if he beats Jacoby Smith, bro, that's something for your resume right off the jump.
Yeah.
Next fight, we got Ante Delija versus Sergey Spivak. Now, the heavyweights, boys, you never really know what's going to happen here, but lean in Ante Delija just because I feel like he has a bit more momentum lately, bro. Even though he's coming off a loss right now. Both these guys are actually, last fight is a loss to Waldo. I feel like Ante Delija was kind of just, he came into the UFC with some pep in his step, boy. And, I think he's just going to get back on that train. So, we'll see. You never know with these heavyweights once again. But leaning Ante.
Yeah, I've never been too big on Sergey Spivak. I don't know what it is. But like you said, Ante Delija, bro, he's got power.
Yeah.
Feel like you said, he has a bit of momentum, even though he is coming off that loss. That was a weird situation. But I just think, yeah, he'll be able to find the shots on Spivak. Like you said, heavyweights, bro. They all got power, so maybe we could see him rock him a little bit, get him dancing, and then just kind of put him out. I don't know. I'm not thinking too heavily on this one, but I'm gonna go Delija as well.
I got Spivak in this one. No particular reason. I just kind of leaning more towards Spivak. Yeah.
W pick?
He can take down the third nipple. I think that's gonna happen.
Ooh, yeah, we forgot to mention, bro. Third nipple. That's huge.
That's a power advantage, bro.
It's a big advantage, yeah.
Extra weight.
Yeah.
Featured main card fight. In my opinion, this fight should be the co-main. What do I know? Melk Costa versus Dan Ige. Oh, this is the fight to watch for a reason, man. This fight is going to be fucking sick. Two dudes who like to finish fights, bro. Who like to finish dudes.
Oh. Okay.
Two dudes who go in there and just fucking get after it. Melk throwing those fucking 1-2 head kicks. Dan Ige just got that power and that too. Oh, this is going to be a good fight, man. But I got to go with the young blood Melk. 4 fights, 4 wins in 2025. This dude has been looking fucking good. and he's coming off a lot of momentum right now. Just same as Ante Delia, kind of in a similar situation, except Milk has just been winning. This dude is just winning and winning and winning, and he's liking the Frozen Fist Instagram post too. So he's getting the Frozen Fist bump.
Yep.
Yeah, bro. I'm leaning Milk as well. He's got momentum right now. He's younger. I just feel like he has what it takes to just continue this little run he's on. Obviously, Ige is no slouch, so that's a good step up in competition coming off that quick Morgan Sherry KO.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, bro. I like Milk. 98% innocent. He likes to say that.
I'm also going with Milk. I like me some milk. A few days ago, I had Dan Ige. He does have underrated power, so watch out for that. But I am going to go with Milk on this one. I just think he's going to be able to get it done. He's on that streak right now, 5 fights. Dude is rolling, so yeah. And Dan Ige is switching his nickname from 50K to 100 grand.
Whoa.
So,
What the hell? I mean,
because the money went up.
I guess so, bro. But 50K just rings more of a bell, you know.
It rolled off the tongue way better, yeah.
Dan 100 grand Ige. Wah, wah.
They're gonna be calling him 100 grand Dan.
Ooh,
100 grand. See, that doesn't sound too
that
bad.
don't sound bad at all. Maybe
Because think about it. Think about Sugar. Sugar doesn't work when you put it in the middle, but when you put it in front of Sean, it works.
Sean Sugar O'Malley.
Think about that. Exactly, it doesn't work.
Nah, you're
But
right.
Sugar Sean O'Malley, now that works.
100 grand.
Yeah, buddy.
No, that's tough.
Hype
That's tough.
shit.
I'm not even gonna. I was judging way too soon. 100 grand Dan Ige. That's tough.
It all depends on where you put the name, whether it's in between or in front.
Oh, this guy knows
So.
ball, bro. This guy knows actually too much ball. You know ball.
You know, Bo.
You know, ball.
You know, Bo.
Co-main event.
Oh, we got Euros Medic. You get the medic versus Jeff Neal.
The doctor.
The doctor.
Medic.
You got Euros Medic.
Hey, you gotta. You motherfucker! You took that from me.
Sorry, bro. Sorry,
Okay.
bro.
I'm gonna take it over here. We got Geoff Neal versus Euros Medic. I'm taking Euros Medic.
Yeah.
But Geoff. Hey, you never know with Geoff.
You never know.
But Medic's got that power, and I think he's got 100% KO finish rate or something.
Yeah, he does.
Some crazy shit. So look for a KO from him. Jeff Neal, bro. This guy's coming off getting knocked out by CP, so this guy might be on like CTE watch right now.
Who knows how well he's recovered? Hey, but dude, he was reporting that, personal life wise, bro's off the addictions, off the liquor, off the whatever it may be. So
Yeah.
some snaps for Jeff Neal.
Yeah.
Good for him, bro.
Like
W.
Yeah.
But yeah, I unfortunately I think Euros Medic is gonna chin Jeff Neal, bro.
Yeah, I gotta lean Euros as well, bro. I gotta stop picking against this guy. Every time I do, he knocks out the person I'm picking. So I feel like it's only right that I take him. He just keeps doing it, bro. So I feel like he'll be able to continue it.
He's hot right now. You want to talk about momentum? This is a dude with some momentum. So I'm going Euros. Boys are going Euros. Unanimous.
Medic.
Euros unanimous pick, and now we got the main event, man. Sean Strickland versus Anthony Hernandez. I know we made our official picks. Me and Sandro going with Fluffy. Barrett going with Sean Strickland. I'm still fence-sitting, boys. I don't know who wins this fight. I don't know who takes this. And that's the beautiful thing about this damn sport, man. Sometimes there's fights, bro. Like, an example. Ilia Topuria versus Justin Gaethje. I know who's winning that fight. And so does fucking everyone else, unless you're a delusional Justin Gaethje fan. This is a fight. Anthony Hernandez versus Sean Strickland. Who the fuck is winning this fight? You don't know. You don't know, and I don't know. Because this fight could go either way for either guy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, dude. This is, like you said, we obviously had to make our picks. I just feel like going with Fluffy is probably just the more likely outcome. But I'm also, bro, it's so hard because I see ways Strickland can win this fight. I see ways Anthony can win this fight. It's just one of those fights you don't know who's going to win, bro. The implications it has in that division are fucking huge.
Yeah.
The guys themselves are both entertaining fighters. Strickland's saying some crazy ass shit this fucking media conference, press day, whatever, bro.
Yeah,
Dude,
Saying some
insane.
wild ass
I won't lie, he's wilding, bro.
Bro,
He is, bro. He's wilding. He's wild now.
Well, what do you expect at this
He's,
point, right?
yeah,
Like,
he's unhinged though right now, like crazy.
But yeah, dude. Gun to my head. Tell me you got to pick someone. I'm probably leaning Fluffy.
Yeah.
yeah, dude, I saw a meme and it was like I think it was by Dovey on Twitter. He said made a tweet that the Paramount executives watching Sean Strickland's first presser for Paramount, and it's just they're like shaking their heads. They're like, no, this guy, like, oh shit, just the shit he was saying in that presser. Yeah, just like the dropping all sort of cuss words and shit, like just a loose cannon.
It's racist, homophobic, fucking whatever.
Yeah.
Whatever you want.
Everything under the sun.
Yeah, anything up your alley, he fucking delivered. Yeah, that's
So,
funny, bro.
but it also made me realize, like, it's been too damn long since we've seen this guy fight. Regardless of the controversy and everything, you know, it's just the media, everything before the fight. It's just exciting because it's Sean Strickland. This guy's a loose cannon. So,
Yep.
I got Sean in this one. He's went up against the harder opponents. I think that's going to come into play here. But Anthony is fucking good. And yeah, we're all sitting on the fence here. A couple fence sitters. So,
Yeah.
I just feel like it's so hard to like even like imagine how this fight's gonna go. But that's the beauty. That's the beauty of this fight, and that's why this fight is so damn good. And it's why I'm so excited for it because of that exact reason.
Exactly, bro. That's the beauty of the game. Oh, fuck, man. It's one of those ones where, like, you really can't pick, bro, because both these guys. Well, Sean Strickland, bro, former champion. This dude beat one of the best middleweights of all time and outclassed him for 5 rounds straight. After a fight like that, dude, you can never completely count Sean Strickland out because he might just pull out some bullshit and get it done. That's just the type of dude he is. That's just the type of fighter he is. But then you got Fluffy. Yeah, his best win is Roman Deleeds. And, well, Brendan Allen is a big win for him too, but that was before BA kind of started turning it up a little bit. And then Michelle Pereira. Not the best resume, dude, but holy shit does fucking Fluffy get it done. And he gets it done in just violent ways every time. He's so dangerous. I'm a huge Fluffy fan. I'm trying to puff with that. I'm trying to puff with that dude. I'm trying to get that dude.
He's in the blunt rotation.
He's gonna be token big after this fight.
Oh yeah. He's
regardless.
He's probably first. Actually, maybe Marcus McGee is up there now, but Fluffy's probably one of the first guys that I'm passing that shit to.
I respect it.
That dude, we will be doing that soon. That ranking, blunt rotation ranking, we will do. That will be happening soon. We gotta.
All right, bro. Sounds good, bro.
All right, bro. Yeah, like damn. Chill.
Yeah, Anthony's on a crazy streak right now. Dude is, hot streak. So it's hard to pick against him. And I do like, if I could right now, I probably would change my pick. But I'm sticking with my gun. I don't change my picks. But it's also just why I'm on the fence. I don't know who to pick. So
yep.
I just went with Strickland. But
it's not a bad pick either way. You could go either way with this pick, and I wouldn't judge. So, once again, that's the beauty of the game, man. It's the beauty of the game. But
I got Strickland by decision, just to get even more technical with it.
I do have something quick I want to mention, in that Gable Stevenson will be fighting tomorrow. If he gets it finished, he is getting a UFC contract.
Do you think so?
Brother.
No, I'm pretty sure that's confirmed.
Oh, it's confirmed. Oh,
yeah.
Word.
Yeah. So we'll see what happens with that. I'm sure he will get the finish. One more thing. What the fuck is this dude Dean the Great going on about, bro? He's just getting fucking popped.
Oh yeah.
Oh, what the fuck? I've been
he got elbowed.
Bro took a
KO'd.
slap to the face and then got fucking rocked with an elbow. Insane.
What
is bro doing?
Was that an elbow or is that just a fucking little right?
That was a sneaky elbow.
I think they're saying it was an elbow.
It was an elbow,
That's
bro.
what
That was a sneaky ass elbow. And yeah, bro, you can't be talking shit like that and expect like nothing to happen.
Yeah, no kidding. Yeah, bro, you can't be running your mouth like that. He's got that dude is an absolute pinhead. And then,
Especially against ex-UFC fighters, bro.
yeah,
Like, what are you doing?
yeah, exactly. And then he's talking about like, oh, but he's not bulletproof though. Like, dude, you're so corny. You're actually so corny. Anyways,
And then, just to add to that, and then it came out the dude that elbowed Dean the Great, he's actually a pedo.
Yeah. He's
So
what?
Sean Strickland
the
exposed
plot
him, like,
thickens.
mad a while ago.
No way. Like
Apparently he's a bit of a creep.
that's crazy. Isn't he a manager? He's like a fight manager?
Yep.
He's a fighter manager. That's
Rampage. I think some active UFC fighters too. So yeah.
That's actually insane, dude. Well, I'm not surprised by anything anymore because you got fucking all the most famous people in the world doing that shit. Anyways, we don't gotta get to that, bro. That being said, that's UFC Houston. There's our picks. Now we got a little bit of a little rating, a little ranking rating of the UFC.
Yep. Full segment.
The upcoming UFC fights.
Fights.
You know, ones that we are just most excited for. I'll let Barrett explain it.
Yeah, so we're going to be rating the upcoming UFC fights on a scale of 1 to 5, 1 being, I'm not too hyped for it, it's whatever, and then 5 being like, I'm fucking pumped for this fight, I can't wait to watch it. And then we're just talk about a little bit about them, what makes them exciting, and why we're hyped for them. So starting off, Israel Adesanya versus Joe Pyfer.
Yesterday I said 5, bro. I think I'm going to go 4.5, actually. I'm going to go 4.5. Izzy is one of my favorites. This dude is one of the guys, you know, who made me a fan of the sport. But it's a good matchup. Matchup makes sense. Just a weirder matchup, one you weren't really expecting. So that's why I'm dropping it the half star, half point. And yeah, not much else to say.
Yeah, I don't remember what I rated it yesterday either, but I'm gonna go 3.5 on this one. Like you said, it's just a bit of a weird matchup. Not really two guys you thought were kind of gonna be getting a fight together, but it's got the entertainment factor, bro. Obviously, is got Joe Pyfer's power. I think it's just a good combination, bro. It's a fight that, you know, we weren't expecting, but it'll be fun.
Yeah, absolutely.
3.5.
Yeah. Oh, you're going with 3.5, okay. I'm going to go with a 4. I'm sticking with my 4. I am hyped to see Israel back. And going up against a guy like Joe Pyfer, not a slouch. You know, got some power. So I'm pretty hyped for this. Yeah.
Good comms. Good comms.
All right. Next up, we got Movsar Evelev versus Lerone Murphy.
Can't even remember what I put this as, but I think I'm going to go with a 3. Because this is a big fight for the featherweight division. Big implications. But it's just two guys that I don't really care to watch. Obviously, two guys who are very, you know, highly touted. Both undefeated. Like I said, the implications of this fight are huge. And it has potential to be a good fight. But I don't know. Both their styles, just not I'm personally not a huge fan of. So I'm fading this one at a little 3 ski.
I'm gonna hold this one at a 3.5 as well. Big implications. Obviously, I feel like the next guy here gets a tee shot, but
yeah,
I don't know if it's gonna play out as like exciting as we all want it to. But hey, bro, maybe Murphy can go out there and starch him.
Just like sparring.
Sandro went up 0.5. Ryson kept it at a 3. I'm going with a 2. Obviously not a huge fan of either guy. Don't really mind their styles. I do like the division. I do like the implications of this fight. That is the big factor here. I just really don't care about this fight at all. So
yeah,
that's why it's at a 2.
That's valid. It's not ridiculous. Not ridiculous.
Next up, on the same card, Michael Venom Page versus Sam Patterson.
Can't remember what I put this one at again, dude. But I think I'm probably gonna go. I'm gonna stick with a 3. I like watching MVP fight. He's fun to watch. He's very creative. He floats in and out of the pocket and will just sting you with he's a sniper. That's a perfect way to put it. He's a sniper. You got Sam Patterson, who's a crispy ass boxer, and he was my top prospect at 170. And looking back, I probably put Jacoby Smith there, but at the moment, at that time, I had Sam Patterson. So this is a fucking good fight, dude. But I think I'm gonna stick with a 3. Obviously, the UFC is not fucking with MVP or something, but I'm going with 3.
I'm also going to go with the 3, bro. I don't really feel like I need to add anything to that. It'll be a fun fight. Not really a matchup we thought MVP would get, but like you said, bro, I feel like the UFC kind of has something out for him.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm gonna go with a 3. All the same reasons that you guys listed. Two guys that are fighting in their hometowns, I believe. Both from England, so interesting there. So yeah, I think it'll be a fun scrap. I'm excited to see how Patterson, goes up against MVP, how he handles that.
Yeah.
Because MVP's a very shifty, crafty guy. So I think it's gonna be a fun watch.
Yeah. I agree.
Next up, at the Apex, we got Josh Emmett versus Kevin Vallejos.
Oh shit. Dude, I can't remember any of the ratings I gave yesterday, but this one is an easy 4. I might even go 4.5 for me. Boys know I'm a Kevin Vallejos glazer. Been fucking with Kevin Vallejos. I love watching this dude fight. He reminds me very much. Oh, I got a funny ass video coming out for him. He reminds me a lot. He reminds me a lot of Ilya Taporia, and fuck, dude, he's so entertaining. He's so entertaining, and he looks good in this little, upcoming kind of contention run that he's going for, and I expect him to continue on, on this trajectory. I don't expect him to slow down at all. I think it's gonna look very similar to the Josh Emmett Ilya Taporia fight, and I think Kevin might actually finish this fight.
I'm gonna go with a 4 on this one. I'm excited for we kind of just know what we're gonna get. Obviously with Josh Emmett, Kevin Vallejos, very fun prospect, crispy boxing.
Oh yeah.
I think I feel like it's got to end in a KO, right? It's either gonna be a KO or a pretty fucking fun war.
Yeah.
So for that reason, I'm gonna give it a 4.
Yeah.
Sendra went down a 0.5. Ronnie-san kept it at 4.5. I'm gonna go with a 4. Sticking with a 4 out of 5. I'm pretty fired up for this. For all the reasons you guys listed, this is gonna be a good scrap. Two strikers going at it. The young blood versus the unk. It's gonna be a good fight. So I'm pretty hyped.
Yeah. We at the Frozen Fist team have been on. Well, I have been. I don't know if these two as much, but Kevin Vallejos is fucking goated, and I'm on that train heavy. I'm riding Kevin.
Yeah, boy.
Whoa.
Oh.
Whoa.
My fault.
Hold up.
My fault.
Wait a minute.
Goodness gracious.
And the big dog. The meat and potatoes. Max Holloway versus Charles Oliveira for UFC 326.
Give me a 5.5.
Woo.
Give me a 5.5.
Whoa.
Yeah,
Whoa.
we're this one, buddy.
Breaking the scale. Fuck. Nah, this is such a easy. This is quite possibly the easiest 5 ever. This might be.
Yeah.
This might be. I mean, hopefully, I really hope this fight goes the distance, or at least to the last little, like the later rounds, the championship rounds. I don't know if I want to see that last 10 seconds. I'm gonna be honest with you boys. But,
Ooh, I would love to see that last 10 seconds.
I would love to. Like, I love both these guys. That's the thing. So it's tough for me to pick, but like, probably going Charles. Just that step above Max Holloway. Just that. Like, literally this much, bro.
You're going with Charles.
No. Like, in terms of like my favorite fighter.
Okay. I see what
I
you're
think
saying.
Max is winning this fight.
Okay.
Yeah, I think he's gonna either pick him apart for 5 rounds, or he's just gonna finish him. He's gonna drop him. But, dude, we've seen this shit before with Charles Oliveira, man. He'll get fucking rocked, and then he'll sub you when he's rocked. Like,
True.
You actually never know. You never know.
Wait, so who do you have? Who's your favorite out of the two?
My favorite,
Like more favorite?
My favorite out of the two is probably Charles Oliveira.
Okay, that's yeah. Valid.
Yeah, bro. This is probably the easiest 5. I don't really feel like I need to explain anything. We know what we're gonna get with these guys, bro. 2 fan favorites. Like, it's gonna be fun.
Legends.
BMF, winner of this, like, could arguably fight for another belt.
Yeah.
It's a 5.
Max
5s
Holloway,
across the board.
Sorry, Max Holloway opportunity to become a double champ if he wins this fight.
Yep.
Sorry, Barrett.
5s across the board. I don't need to say more. So next up would have been Renato Moicano versus Brian Ortega, but Brian Ortega got injured, I think, so I don't know if there's replacement.
Let's take a second to talk about that. Bro, where's our replacement for this fight?
Yeah.
We need
Ribovics, he said something, right? He wants to get in there, but I don't know.
Give him a chance.
You got to think there's something going on behind the scenes for that, right? You'd hope.
You'd hope, because UFC 326 ain't got shit yet. Bro, there's like three or four main card fights announced for that. Like, bro,
They only have 4.
like, we gotta figure this out, Dana.
Yeah, it could use another big main card fight.
It could. And I think Moicano versus Ribovics, obviously probably not the co-main anymore, but that's a banger, dude. That's a good fight.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. They're heavily relying on that main event to show out, you know what I mean? So
Yeah. I fear that I don't know. I fear that might be a kind of common theme. I don't know. We'll see.
yeah. Hope they can add another one. Either way, Kyle Barallo versus Reiner de Ritter.
There's pretty big implications for the middleweight division in this fight too. This puts both guys back into, top contender talks. But stylistically, I'm not a huge fan of watching RDR. Kyle is good, but both are not guys who are gonna blow your socks off, right? That sounds fucking insane. But I don't know. This fight is not insanely crazy to me. I'm gonna go with a little steady 3.
Yeah, I can't remember what I rated it last time, but I'm also going to go with a 3. It's just not a matchup that excites me entirely. Kyle's a fun fighter, but RDR, I feel like, I don't know, bro. I feel like once that fight I think it's a 3-rounder, which is going to be good for this fight, because I was about to say, like, the further the fight goes, bro, he just looks like he gasses out. It looks like he doesn't have the cardio to just go the full length. But it'll be cool. It'll be fun.
I just don't know if his body can take cutting a 185, bro. He's so big. He's too big, man.
Yeah, I'm going with the 3 as well. I will say I am interested to see how Reiner bounces back. We want to see a fresh, refueled de Ritter. So
yeah, Wiener de Witter.
And going against a guy like Kyle is not an easy test. So
yeah.
I think it's a pretty good fight. I think it's a pretty good fight. I'm definitely excited for sure. Just not too excited.
Yeah. Wiener de Witter.
Wiener de Witter.
Guido?
Next up, Gregory Rodriguez versus Bruno Ferreira.
Oh man, I feel like I've been giving out a lot of 3s, but I think I'm gonna go 3 again, dude. Honestly, I might even go 2.5. I'm not.
Whoa,
dude! I'm not really like crazy. I don't care. I just don't care about really watching either one of these guys. I like Bruno. I like the Hulk. I don't mind RoboCop, but it's just like I don't know. This is one of those fights where I'm just like this is a banger. I know it's gonna be quick, and just be like half paying attention to it.
This is a 3.5 for me. I like both guys. Obviously, the second time they're fighting, Bruno knocked him out on short notice in the first one. So, 2 guys that have power, 2 guys that knock dudes out. It's just an entertaining matchup, bro. You know what you're getting with it. 3.5 is where I'm sitting.
So Sandro went down from a 4 to a 3.5. Ronnie-san, you went down to a 2.5.
You could throw me at 3.
3, okay. Because you were at a 3 before. I'm sticking with mine, 3.5. I'm decently excited for this. I like the Hulk. He's he's got a cool style, cool fighter. Obviously fought Greg before and knocked him out. So who knows? Are we gonna see Greg get his get back?
Yeah.
I don't know. Either way, I'm pretty excited. So
that is an interesting part about the fact that it's a rematch does add a little bit
Yeah.
of excitement.
yeah, I think it's a good fight. I think it's opening up the card maybe. So it's a good fight to open up the card.
That's a great main card opener for sure.
You'll probably see a knockout. Yeah. So
Yeah.
next up, Mexico, we got Brandon Moreno versus Loner Kavanaugh.
Pretty sure I went with a 2 yesterday, and I might have said 2.5, but I think I might have said 2 as well. I'm gonna go with a 2, bro. Honestly, this fight, even when it was Moreno versus Asu, wasn't really like. I don't know. It doesn't get me like kind of fired up. You know, it's I don't know. I'm not really too excited for this fight. I don't know what it is. I'm excited to see Loner step up and like, you know, take this challenge, but yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I think I'm at a 2, boys. 2.5 maybe.
He doesn't know, boys. It's okay. Yeah, I don't know what I had. I think I'm at a 2.5. I think that's what I had last time. I think it's just a lot of these other fights we're talking about, bro, just kind of overshadow it.
Yeah.
Again, it's 2 little dudes. It's a guy coming in on short notice. I feel like we kind of just know like how good Brandon is. I feel like it's going to be a bit of a step for Loner, and I think Brandon's just going to be able to kind of do his thing. Yeah, that's about it for me, bro. 2.5.
Valid.
Sandro's sticking with his rating. Ronnie-san, you're dropping down to a... Is that what you said?
Okay, you can give me a 2.5 then.
Okay. I'm going with... I originally gave it a 2. I'm sticking with the 2. Just not really excited for this. I am excited to see Brandon, you know, come back and hopefully get a big win, especially in front of his home crowd.
Yeah.
So that's you know, carrying this rating a little bit. But yeah, Loner's coming out on short notice. Yeah, I don't know. Not too thrilled for this one.
Good comms.
And then finally, this weekend, we got Sean Strickland versus Anthony Hernandez.
Gotta go with a 5, bro. Honestly, I gotta go with a 5. I'm super hyped for this fight. I don't know if Barry, if you were in the call yet, but I was telling QJ, or you might have been when you were going to the bathroom. Dude, I'm so fucking hyped for this card. Like, I'm super excited for this card. I think it's gonna be, you know, the card, it's not crazy deep. I mentioned this yesterday. It's not, like, super deep, but there's just good fights. There's good fights in every, like, you know, one banger, maybe one slower fight. 2 bangers back-to-back, slower fight. Like, it's you know, it just, I don't know, it, like, builds up. Well, what's the word I'm looking for right here? Come on, bro.
Anticipation?
The anticipation. Thank you. The anticipation.
I'm not good at those big words.
The anticipation is building up to that main event. So good, and this main event is gonna be insane. We talked about it so much already. Who the fuck is winning this fight? The boys don't know. That's why I'm so excited. I don't know. I'm giving this. This is a very easy 5 for me.
Easy 5. I think it's gonna be 5s all over. Yeah, bro. Like you said, you don't know who the fuck's gonna win. 2 entertaining guys. It's gonna be a good scrap.
Unfortunately, I'm going with a 1.5.
I respect it.
Psych, I'm going with a 5. Get rickrolled. I'm going with a 5. 5s across the board. I think I've said it before. This might be my most excited fight for the next 10 fights. I don't like the next 10 cards. I don't know. I'm more excited for this fight than like any other fight announced right now.
Even Max Charles.
Even Max Charles. I'm so excited for this fight. Just because of the implications, because these 2 dudes are, because we don't know who's going to win, right? Yeah. Like, you can go into that Charles and Max fight. True. Max is probably going to knock him out.
True.
I feel like that's a pretty safe bet. But this one, you just don't know. And that's why it's a 5 for me. Instant 5. I'm fucking hyped for this card and for this fight.
Yo, what's with this Charles Oliveira disrespect, bro? Motherfuckers were... I'll never forget you guys picked Gamrot. You guys picked Gamrot over Charles Oliveira.
I did that.
Oh, goodness. Yeah, bro. I don't know if I'll ever fucking look at you guys the same after that one, bro. That was a... You gotta admit, looking back on it, that's a crazy pick. I mean, in the moment, not as crazy because I was scared too, but like, come on, bro. There's levels to this. There's levels.
It really is, dude.
There's levels to this game.
Last one, Dan Ige, Melk. What are you guys giving that one?
I think I gave it a 3.5 yesterday, and I'm probably stick with that. This is a great fight. Oh, yeah. Actually, I might even go 4, man. I might even go 4.
Really?
Yeah, because bro, we gave this the fight to watch for Saturday. You know, this is a very good fight. It's underrated. You know, I'm high on Milk. I don't know. You know what, dude? You can keep me out of 3.5, but this is a very borderline 4 for me. I'm pumped for this fight.
Yeah.
I think I was at a 3.5 as well. Maybe even a 3. I'm not quite sure. This is, I know it was our fight to make on the page, but in my opinion, bro, the Strickland Hernandez fight is the fight to watch.
It's just tough to give it to the main event. You know, you have to. I don't
Yeah.
know, I have to.
Yeah,
pick-
everyone's gonna be watching that one. Like we
Yeah.
we know. So
Yeah, I understand it's the main event and everything, but I don't know, bro. It's gonna be so fucking good. Yeah, I'm not too high on the Costa Ige fight. It'll be fun, but I think 3. I'm gonna go 3, bro. Fuck it, 3.
All right.
So yeah, Sendro stayed at a 3. Ronnie Stone stayed at a 3.5. I'm also gonna stay at a 3. I'm excited for this fight. It's just not like, it's not blowing my socks off, sort of thing. But I am hyped for it. It's gonna be a banger. You know, 2 guys. We talked about it already. And fuck, what was I gonna say? Oh yeah. This is like this is in like the realm of those 3 fights that we talked about. Obviously, the main event, this fight, and then the Jacoby Smith and Josiah Harrell fight. So those 3 could all be fight to watch. I will say, it's hard to pick a main event to be the fight to watch, because I kind of feel like fight to watches are like underrated fights that someone, you know, might, if you're like a casual or you're just like turning it on or whatever. It's just like, you know, like, do I want to watch this fight or not? You know, obviously everyone's gonna watch the main event, but I just feel like fight to watches are like a prelim or like a early main card, or like, you know what I mean, something like that.
Yeah.
So
It's just one that you like. Like, I like to pick guys who maybe you wouldn't expect, or like the average fan wouldn't expect to see like a banger from, or just the average fan, you know, who's looking to get more into the sport, looking to grow their, I guess, their knowledge.
Exactly,
on
yeah,
it. It's like that's kind of my thought process with it. But in all, like, at the end of the day, the fight to watch in this card is absolutely the main event. Absolutely.
100%. 100%.
100%. But yeah, I felt like I just feel obligated to kind of highlight like the lower half of the card, even though this is the featured fight. But
I mean, just think about like the Max Holloway, Charles Oliveira. That's obviously gonna be the fight to watch. But we're gonna have to pick a fight to watch under that fight, you know. So
this guy knows, bro. This guy knows, ball.
Whatever, dude. Whatever.
Well, that concludes episode 31. It was a fun episode. Try number 2 with this dang recording. So I better log out of this Discord.
Let's hope it works, bro.
Yeah. Or else
if you guys are seeing it, it obviously worked. If not, then
I'm gonna be fucking choked.
And I got one more thing. I don't know if I mentioned this in the rehearsal, but thank you guys for 500 subscribers.
Yes.
Sick milestone to hit.
Yep.
So
thank you, boys. Appreciate it.
500 subscribers on YouTube. That is a huge milestone. YouTube is not easy to get kind of, you know, recognition on. So I'm very grateful for that, man. And I'm also grateful for 300 followers on TikTok.
Yep.
And we are 5 followers away from hitting 1,500 on Instagram.
Come on, fellas. Let your boys know.
Dude, Instagram's been going through the ringer, man.
Instagram has
ringer lately.
Oh, man, Instagram has been going through the ringer. If you guys are listening to this, please continue to show support on our Instagram. We have been shadow banned by freaking Instagram, and they don't even have an email for me to reach out to people and ask for the to, you know, kind of get to the bottom of this. And dude, that's got to be the most frustrating shit ever, is the fact that I see our account get shadow banned and I can't do anything about it. Shit's so annoying.
Yeah.
But so please keep showing the love, boys. We appreciate it greatly. I would like to thank Gianni one more time for coming onto the pod. Absolute legend.
Shout out.
And next week we got a big guest.
Hit him with the teaser, Sandro. Hit him with the teaser.
Yeah.
Yo, boys, we got a fucking huge guest coming on next week. His last fight was against a champion. That's all I'm gonna say. His last fight was against a champion, and he's a fucking chill ass dude.
He is a fucking chill ass dude.
He's a chill ass guy.
Absolute legend. Yeah. No, that was
One of the chillest.
One of the chillest dudes in the UFC in the rotation. So you guys take that information as you will. But yeah, man, it was dope. Freaking great experience again. I don't think there's too much else to cover here, boys. I think that kind of wraps it all up. Hope you guys
Yeah.
enjoyed. If you guys are still watching this, comment. What should you comment? Comment.
Ligma.
Here's the thing, you guys. Here's the thing.
Ooh.
Ooh, I like that, bro.
Yeah. So if you're still watching this, comment. Here's the thing, you guys. After some Sean Strickland inspiration.
Here's the thing, you guys.
And hope you guys have a great UFC.
Enjoy the
Houston.
fights this weekend, boys. We got
Yep.
a fun little card coming up.
Yep. Hope you guys enjoy UFC Houston.
Yo, and be on the lookout for Travis Scott in the crowd.
Oh.
Yes. Watch out for the Travie Patty.
Yeah. Watch out for the Travis
Yep.
Patty. So hope you guys enjoy UFC Houston. I know we will. So it's gonna be a fun card, and
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Thank you all for watching. Peace.
And peace of freak out, Frozen Fist fight fans.
hey, peace.